AutoCAD software. So this is my final object I want to create in AutoCAD, and this is my raw sketch in which I am going to add some dimensions to make a final object. So before starting the dimensions, I'm let me tell you about what is that. What is the dimension? The dimension can also be defined or can be termed as the closest distance between the 2 points or the entities. Okay, or why the dimensioning is so important in the AutoCAD or in an engineering drawing? Because dimensioning is the only thing by which you can simply convert your sketch into an engineering drawing. So, and it is also a part of detailing. After a detailing of a sketch, you convert it into a drawing. This is the basic difference in the sketch and a drawing, that drawing contains more details than your simple sketch. So what I am doing in here, that I am changing the dimension style. So for changing the dimension style, you have to type the D in command box and then enter. Now you can change the color of the dimension lines, color of the extension lines, and line types, line weight, and baseline spacing. Suppress. What suppress does here, that if you suppress dimension line first, then it will delete first dimension line, it will hide the first dimension line, and similarly dimension line 2. Now we are moving towards symbols and arrows. From this panel you can change the arrowheads, shape of the arrowheads, ladders, arrow size, center marks, etc. You can see the changes in a small window which is open in the upper right corner of this panel. Whatever the changes I made here are shown in this window. In text you can change the text style as well as the text color, fill color, and the text placement. Text placement is simply defines that where the text lies on your dimension line. And fit, if you want to increase or decrease the size of your dimension text, you can use this option. After doing or after applying the changes, you just need to OK it and then set current. Set current makes it as a current setting and then close it. Now I'm going to use a DLI command, which is used for the linear dimensions. Linear dimensions are like horizontal or vertical lines. For horizontal or vertical lines, I just use DLI, where D stands for dimension and LI stands for linear. So I'm giving the linear distance between the put 2 points by DLI command. You can access the dimension commands by entering the simple commands like DLI, DAN, or go into the annotation panel, which is at your home tab. Now I am giving the linear dimensions to the horizontal and the vertical lines, or the points which are horizontal or vertical, because these are the restrictions of the linear dimension, that you can only define the distance between 2 points which are either horizontal or vertical. I just need to click on the first point, first starting point, and then end point, or first end point of the extension line and then second end point of the extension line, and then press left mouse button to give the dimension. So guys, I hope it is clear that how to give a linear dimension to any object. Now I am taking linear dimension from the annotation panel. Dimensioning made your object or dimensioning makes your object more easier to read for a industrial worker. More dimensioning of an object may look ugly, but it is very good for a worker to understand it who is going to make your part. DRA. DRA is used for making for measure the radius of any arc or circle. D stands here for dimension and RA for radius. I am selecting the arc here. Okay, specify the radius and then specify the position where you want to put it in your drawing. So two dimensions are clear, DRA and DLI. Okay, you can move your dimension text by clicking on it and then drag it at the desired position. Now I am going to use DDI command, which is used for specify the diameter of an arc or a circle. You need to just type DDI or select the diameter from the annotation panel dimensions. Now I am going to use DAN, which is used for angular dimensioning. It gives me the angle between two lines. So just select the first line and select the second line, then it will show you the angle between them. You can access it by angular or DAN. Now I am going to use DAL or aligned. This is used for aligned lines or lines which are not horizontal or vertical, which I can access from DLI, or the lines which are at any angle can be specified or can be dimensioned by DAL or aligned. DRA again for specifying the radius. Okay guys, I think you understand, you get a basic understanding of dimensioning, how to give the dimension of any object into AutoCAD. So thank you guys, thank you very much.